So today I'm going to show you guys how to brew a Bavarian Hefeweizen, and the recipe is very simple. We have 6 pounds of Breeze Bavarian wheat DME. We're going to be using an ounce of Vanguard pellet hops. There are 5% alpha acids. We're going to use half an ounce for bittering hops and the other half for aroma hops. And we have Y yeast 3068, which is the Wayne Stefan's wheat yeast. We're not going to be doing a yeast starter for this beer, so that's going to be one of the variations aside from the way we're going to ferment the beer as well. First step we're going to do is we're going to bring about 3 gallons of water to 160 degrees. While our water is coming up to 160 degrees, what we're going to do is we're going to start preparing our hops. And I have a scale here. All I'm going to do is just going to take half an ounce of this bag and measure it, so I know that I'm using exactly half an ounce. Once your water reaches 160 degrees, what you're going to do is you're going to add the first 3 pounds of DME and stir it into your pot. You're also going to take your bittering hops and add them right now before the boil starts. Just keep stirring until all the malt dissolves, and then place your cover back in to get this thing to come up to a boil. And that's it. We have 10 minutes left in the boil. What you want to do is turn off the heat and remove your pot from the heat, and you're going to let it cool down a little bit, and you're going to add the rest of the DME, and then you're going to bring it back to a boil. So once you get all that DME, you're just going to stir the pot, bring this back to a boil, and boil it for another 15 minutes, and then, or 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready to cool the wort and pitch our yeast. Okay, once you boil for the last 10 minutes, all we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat off. We're going to add our last set of hops. Throw everything in there. We're going to stir that in. Place the lid, take this off the heat, and we're going to cool it down. And so after your wort cools down to about 66, 68 degrees, we're going to take it out of the ice bath. Dry off the pot. And we're going to throw everything into our fermenter. Now we want to mix this up a little bit. Pour it back and forth a couple times. Now I'm going to take about half a cup of the beer to measure specific gravity. Okay, we are at 1.0 5/8. Pour our yeast in. Alright, to ferment this beer, what we want to do is, instead of having an airlock, we're going to squeeze in a piece of vinyl hose, just like that, and we're going to have it drop into a sanitizing solution. So essentially what we're doing is creating a huge airlock. It's known as a blow-off hose. Put our thermostat there. We'll set this to a temperature of 66 degrees. And we'll come back in 10 days and bottle the beer. Ooh, it smells really good. Alright, who wants to be the first one? I'll be the first one. Just to taste it, make sure it's safe. Make sure it's safe.
Right.
Yeah?
Whatever I say is going to be biased anyway, so I just say it's good.
That's delicious! The nose is really excellent.
It's got
the banana clove.
Yeah, it's got like a banana bubblegum flavor to it.
Yeah, bubblegum, sure. I think the carbonation is right on par. Good. Yeah, that's good, man. That's right on par with the style. I like it.
Yeah, it smells like a Franziskaner. That's what it does. It really does. It's not as bold as a Franziskaner is, though. I mean, it's a...
That's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
With them, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of banana-ish back to it. It's got a little bit of that, but like I don't care for the Franziskaner, but because it's so freaking bold. Like, it's got so much of that banana to it, and this is good. This has got a... It's easy to drink. Thanks.
I'd just stay here without a beer.
They just like beer.
Just randomly combine caramel, malt, hops, and you're fine.
Right there. Let's do it.
Alright, that's
one,
that.
we'll see. We're missing two.